said Pride's just for 1 month?
This is my living room, and this is my friend Shane.
Acquaintance.
Well, this is my lighting setup. First, camera. It is hugging my film gear shelf, and I'm using the A7S Mark III with a Sigma lens and a black Pro Mist 1/8 filter, and that's gonna create some cool haziness. We tried using some fog in a can, but I think I'm running a little bit low, so you can see all the remains on the floor, and it's disgusting. Kinda sort of a key light, I guess, or maybe a highlight. This is the Aputure 60D with the Spotlight Mini. I'm using these doohickeys to shape my light. That way it is just hitting me. Actually, Shane, you. So now we can see that the light is just hitting Shane over there. Next, we have this cool light casting a nice blue light. This is the Amaran 100D with a layer of diffusion and a layer of CTB, and this is just creating kind of like a cast of nice blueness. Then we have the Aputure MC set to Magenta, giving him a nice edge light. And then last but not least, we have this really cool triangle in the back, which is being cast by this projector. And this is being ran by my laptop. I just created this asset day of on my laptop in After Effects. The funny thing is, I originally created like an actual flat triangle, but since my projector is at an angle, I kind of just guessed what the angle was going to be. There we go. So you can see on the menu it's kind of slanted, so I essentially just inverted that on my laptop, and that just creates a nice, ideally flat triangle. And that's pretty much it. That's this whole setup. This is my living room, and I destroyed it for cool photos. The backdrop I'm using is just this cloth that looks like concrete. I'll link where I got it from down below. And then I'm just using standard, like, moving blankets to just block light from my windows because it is very hot and it's sunny, and that's how we shot this.
So, little context here. I was supposed to shoot these photos at the beginning of June. You know, Pride Month, happy Pride, all that stuff. It is currently July 1st. I may have been a little bit late, but nonetheless, I want to try out a new system for organizing my projects because, let's be honest, I do need a new system.
Yeah, you got that right.
Shut up. So I want to walk you through how I organized this new project and how a lot of my projects are going to be organized moving forward. Also, you like the new placement of my desk? It's pretty snazzy. It's pretty cool. Here, check out this cool new lens. It's so freaking wide. Like, this is what it looks like full frame. You can actually see the vignette around the frame, and it's really cool. It is pretty darn spiffy, if I say so myself. It's like 12 millimeters or something. Okay, so here's what I got for this sequence. So I essentially just went through and got a couple of really cool poses, and then I had my friend Shane come over and grab a few more. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I actually have some spicier stuff too. Nothing bad. Nothing that's like not safe for work or anything. Just, you know, a very submissive and breedable outfit, if you will. So, this is for the project. I don't have much edited yet, but I do have some cool things to show you. So now we're in Photoshop beta, and this is where things kinda get interesting. First of all, here is one of these screen caps that I got. You can see that the camera's a little bit tilted, so we did correct that. I still have a ton of stuff in frame that I want to get rid of. I got like sandals here, I got the laptop and the projector. I got literally all of the gear is in this shot. It doesn't look that pretty. So what are we gonna do? Photoshop magic. This was also the first time I actually tried out using Photoshop's like auto AI background tool thing. It's really fascinating. Generate fill. Let's type in backdrop. It'll generate, and it'll come up with some stuff that's pretty darn cool. It won't do your job for you. It just makes things a little bit easier. Here we go. So we got a couple of options. This is one really weird studio spot. And then another, what the heck is that? Okay, so that's pretty good. Huh, okay. So I really like how this one's turning out, but I already made my version. So this is what I got right here. Threw in its own vignette, added some fun coloring stuff, and then bam, we have a really cool brand new icon. And I got some other photos to go through as well. But how was all this put together? With pre-production. Like, I went so far back as to reorganize the files on my computer. That's how far I went into reorganizing everything. And I'm very excited to show you what I did, because I think it's pretty darn cool, and personally, I'm proud of myself. So the first thing I'll show you is Milanote. This is where if I ever have an idea, I might dump it into... Actually, no. First of all, Google Keep is a mess for me. It's where if I have like any spontaneous idea, I will throw it into Google Keep. But if I want to go further with the idea, then I'll bring it into Milanote. And I was introduced to Milanote through Filmriot, so hey, thanks guys. The cool thing I like about Milanote is it's all visually based, and so you can see here, like, I have boards, which are essentially like folders, and I'm trying out the para method, or at least my version of the para method. So I have projects, references and resources, notes, and archives. And references are really cool because this is where I keep everything. Like, I have my mood board here, with my colors, and you can move these easily anywhere. And I do have a ton of ideas here, so this is where, like, I'll kind of collect where my ideas go. But for now, let's move into projects. For this Pride shoot, I had a couple of references, like Moody Darkroom. I also created a little script, like social media scripts, a behind-the-scenes script, which is essentially what I'm basing this recording off of. References for how I'm making this video. I have other visual references for the actual photos themselves. I really like Milanote for just collecting my ideas and then just throwing things onto the white. It's very much like having a whiteboard, actually. It's all visually based, so like if you want to move things around, you want to link things with lines, if you want like images, videos, etc., whatever you need. Now, it's not the easiest to look back and read some of my notes sometimes, but a coworker of mine actually linked me to Notion, which might be my next favorite thing. The one thing I really like about it is how everything's kind of tabled, so I'll show you what I mean. If I go into work, this is how I have everything organized. I have, let's say, Pride photos. Cool. This is the project that we're working on. You can actually dive into this even deeper and have some cool other links. So, to-do lists, title ideas, honestly a lot of this stuff, a lot of the pre-production, I just have here as like a template just in case I want to utilize this further, but a lot of this stuff I've already done on Milanote, which actually I have linked right here. So mood board, what do we got? I just linked from Notion back to Milanote. Also, it's just wildly easier to go through Notion on mobile as opposed to Milanote. I wish there was the perfect merge between the two. Like, really, if Notion had a really cool image-based system, like to create a like a mood board, that'd be really cool. Or likewise, if Milanote was able to incorporate like a list format, that would be so handy. Oh my gosh, that'd be so handy. But until then, I'm just going to use both and then link the two back together. All that to say, I'm hoping to start uploading on a bi-weekly schedule again, or at least have some cool photos to show week 1 and then a cool video to upload for you guys on the second week, and then just keep alternating between those two. Check out Milanote, check out Notion. I'll have all the links and references down in the description below. This isn't sponsored or affiliated by any means. I'm just wanting to show you guys a little peek into how I organize my projects now. Oh, this is also how I'm organizing everything too. So I organize things by the year, and then you can see up in Milanote, 24 Pride Month photo shoot 2 because I made a second one, or over in Notion, 24 Pride photos. So now going into my projects where I actually have like the photos, the videos, and the audio and whatnot, this is where I'm storing everything. So what project is this? This is the 24th project. Oh man, I have everything here. The production, the projects, everything else that I could ever need. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like this style BTS video, let me know, and I'd love to make more of these for you. Also, I hope you guys had a great Pride Month and that you're staying true to yourselves. I hope with every cool art project that you're working on that it's fun and you're able to find ways to express yourself. So, until next time, stay artsy. It's looking more foggy, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one's a little better.
Because the last icon I made was all the way back in like 2020? Wow! I've been around for 3 years, that's weird. Also check it out. This was the other outfit I was in. Just the Virgin Killer sweater and stockings, and not gonna lie, it was nice. It was very, very nice. Hey, that worked out, okay. Just need to tone down the ADHD-ness, I suppose. Which hat should I go for? This one? Or this one? Yeah, you're probably right. Trying to think of anything else. What else could I say?